I rock with Tom McDonald, man. Actually, my supporters are the ones that put me onto his music, and I've been listening to him ever since, watching the videos as soon as they come out. Even if I don't do a reaction, I'm still checking it out, right? Still checking it out. But a lot of people seem like they don't like Tom McDonald. Some of them are woke. Some of them are just not willing to hear him out. Hear that he's talking them facts. He's spitting the real stuff. So let's check out this video called Cringy Rapper Hates Gen Z. And they're talking about Tom McDonald, calling him a cringy rapper. This is a guy named Jarvis that I've seen a few of his videos, Jarvis Johnson. Yeah, he's decent. He's decent. I think he admitted that the reason why he blew up is because he copied someone. This is facts. He's saying he blew up because he copied another creator. And I forgot who it was. Probably if you give me enough time, I can figure it out. But that's how he got into the algorithm and his channel blew up. Whatever, let's check this out. Don't forget to hit the like button. Also drop some comments. That YouTube algorithm is going crazy on me. It's tripping. It's burying your boy. So I need you to drop as many comments as possible. I don't care if you spelling out words, then one letter at a time. Can't have a whole conversation with me while you're watching this. Comment every time you see something interesting. I want to say something. All right, man, let's get straight into it. This guy. He's in here wilding.
A fantastic Monday. Welcome back to the Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free. But if you're watching this,
isn't watching all YouTube channels? Like, isn't it free to you ain't charging me to watch your other content, huh?
Your premium,
unless it's on Patreon or is he talking about memberships? Whatever, one of the two.
And I'm Philip DeFranco. So let's just jump into it. I'm sorry.
It's crazy how I said he put people to rise to the top and out the gate. That's immediately what he does. That's hilarious. That is funny as hell, man. That's mad funny.
About that, I just have it in my head. I just had it in my head, and I had to let it out like a beast, like the beast inside. There's a tiny Philip DeFranco that lives inside of all of us. Today,
I'll be rambling like this. Probably, definitely. I'll be high as hell. He probably high out his. Look at him, nigga. That's the face of someone who smokes as much as me. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at that face. And he's blasted right now. My man is, but look at the hair. That's the I don't give a fuck high hair. That's why I be cutting my joint so low, because my joint gonna look like The Weeknd if I let it grow. Because I really don't give a
fuck. We're talking about rappers, specifically this guy Tom McDonald, who a lot of people have talked about before. Old MacDonald had a farm, and on that farm he farmed engagement, hate.
Wow. I don't remember this nigga being this dry, and I like dry comedy and dry humor. I don't remember him being this damn dry. This the premium dryness, premium dry. We dry it in his scalp right now. This is crazy.
And on that farm, he farmed engagement, hate views, and also I don't have a joke. So there's a TikTok making the rounds.
You definitely ain't got no joke. Let's be clear on that.
Which is how a lot of these videos start these days. And it's about Tom McDonald. I'm going to go in a loop. I'm going to say he had a farm. Before we jump into it, I'm going to do another Philip DeFranco thing and plug my own merch. We've got new sweatshirts.
Yo, how long we been watching this, bro? Man, I don't even share my merch, which is crazy. It's in my description, but at this rate, no one knows my merch exists, which is my fault. I need to maybe promote more. Same thing on my Patreon and other things and channel memberships, right? I need to promote that stuff more. So I'm not mad at it. I just don't want to see it. What the hell is this? Okay, you're a weird kind of guy, man. And that's not even a bad thing. You're a weird kind of dude, man. That could be cool. That could be cool.
Stock as well. So head on over to jarvis.store and check those things out while supplies last. I decided I want to give away to just my premium viewers.
He looked like he listened to that rapper Cal. Yo, not only is a lot of people not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about, I listen to a few of his records too from time to time. Man, I ain't listened to a Cal record in over a year. But he got some stuff. He's just a different type of dude. So
I want to give away 10 merches. I want to give away 10 an item of your choosing. For the merch, all you've got to do to enter that is, be subscribed here, obviously. Go over to Instagram and like my most recent post. I'm on Instagram.
It would be crazy if I go over there and like his most recent post and then I win. And it's like, I don't even like you like that. Like that. That's crazy. That would be wild. You know how many people probably do that? If I did a contest and was like, you could win a sweater that says Fang Gang on it, which I can do. But people gonna sign up that's not even rocking with it. Do a video. So I tried BX Beast Boys merch. Niggas will do a merch review and try to dump on me. Yo, it is what it is. Imagine that. Yeah.
Instagram, everybody, and it's time the people know. So anyway, white rappers. Okay, I honestly didn't know this guy from Adam. I just know that some friends of mine have made videos about him in the past, and I've somehow managed to avoid his content
this is crazy. Yo, he just admit to you at a constant basis that he copy. I guess it worked for him. I guess it worked for him that he's a copy ninja. Like he really on his Naruto type of flow. Oh man, Kakashi in the face ass. He rose to the top. I remember seeing this interview vividly and laughing like, oh damn, that's what YouTubers gotta do. And he copied his way to the top. That explains why a lot of YouTubers copy, right? Also why my growth is slow and organic. Because I'm not doing that. I'm not on that type of time. But it might make me special in the long run. You never know. I won't be like these clones. I won't be like these robots. Right? But this man just copied everybody. He's like, I don't even know him. But I seen my friends do videos on him. So it picked up an algorithm. You know what's crazy? I could tell you exactly everything. Oh, wow. Yep. Hold on. Let me zoom in. Cringe rapper thinks you're a sheep. Somebody named Noah Place. Don't worry. We're going to get into that one. We're going to get into that one eventually. But yeah, you see, there's a trend going on here.
Until now. But I was made aware of this TikTok called My Generation versus Your Generation. So keep in mind that I do not know anything about this man. I have not watched the full video. I've watched the first 30 seconds. I'm already intrigued.
My generation got our driver's license at 14, had a job at 16, and moved out at 17.
That's facts.
Wait, his generation.
That's facts, though. That's fact. And mind you, I didn't even have a house. I was homeless at like 17, but I moved out. I was like, F this. I'm like, I'm on the grind, baby. And then I was doing horribly. But I learned a lot of hard lessons from that. But I do believe that my generation is probably the last of a generation that was like on some extremely independent type of flow. I do think Gen Z is a little less independent than like generations before Z, if you get what I mean. But there could be a few people that are not like that. Do know that every rule has an exception. So if you're like, oh, I'm young and I got my stuff together, that's rare. That's extremely rare, actually, now.
Got their driver's license?
There's people that don't got their stuff together until they 40s, bro.
Since at 14? I got a driver's permit at like 15. Could you get a driver's license at 14?
Had a job at 16 and moved out at 17.
Had a job at 16 and moved out at 17? You're still in high school. What do you mean?
Actually, I wasn't. I got a GED at 16. So it was like free reign to do what the fuck I wanted after that. In fact, that was my whole purpose of getting a GED. I wish I could have got it sooner. I remember begging to get into the GED program at my school because I just hated being in school. I was like thinking, when it comes to knowledge, I got that. I just don't want to be around this shit. It's like, that high school shit got annoying. Nigga, like, I don't like school. I went to college for one day. But yeah, mind you, I did all of that before my fucking 20s, before my 19s, but things like that. So yeah, Tom is on point. This guy's acting oblivious to the world. Is this going to be like just a Gen Z reacts? You should change the name of this to Gen Z reacts.
Your generation not go to school? How old are you? How old are you? Truly, this man looks... Look, I don't want to insult him. Let's just Google how old Tom McDonald is. 34 years old. So he's not... he's not from the 1800s. Interesting. Interesting. In fact, some may say that he's not that old at all. And he was a child not that long ago.
Bam, I don't know what was the lowest you could get your driver's license when I was young. I do know that people was driving. Like, I remember my mom was trying to encourage me to drive like the car around like maybe, I ain't gonna front, I feel like 15, because I know in the state that I was living in, you could drive at 15 if you just like, if you had somebody with you that had their license, you could drive, right? And I think it was like 15 or something like that. It might have been even lower, to be honest. I remember my high school had driver's ed. I just didn't take it. I didn't get to that portion yet. Before I was like, F this, I'm out. So I don't know how low of an age you could have gotten your driver's license. And maybe even before I was a kid, before I was even born. But that, who cares? Who give a damn? Like the way that he's like analyzing that one aspect makes no sense to me. Who cares, bro? Like the overall point is that people from my generation and before had it harder. That's just, come on. I remember first seeing a computer. It didn't look like nothing like the laptop that's sitting in front of me that I'm doing all these things from and I'm able to actually do my job from. None of that, right? So kids, you do have it good. You got technology. I don't know how you fell a class when you got cell phones. Pull that mother effer out and look the shit up. Like, fam, I had to go to libraries. Like, nigga, you remember the library? Niggas don't remember. My little brother was like, library, what's that? I'm like, this is crazy. I remember having to go to the library, sign books in and out, or get on their computer that they had. They only had like 3 computers in their entire place. Man, you had to sign up for that shit, wait. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
He's talking about the olden days, like he's about to retire. He's probably still on his parents' insurance.
Your generation is still trying to define what a woman is and living in your parents' basement until you're 35.
Oh, it's one of those. He's one of those guys.
What does that mean? What's one of those? Are you one of those guys? Who's one of those?
Those little dudes who's sticking it to the woke left, man. Oh my God, wait, what is the woke left up to?
Still trying to define what a woman is.
Still trying to define what a woman is. I'm sensing it's giving transphobia.
Oh my God. Oh man. Wow, bro. Wow. If this ain't the corniest dude in existence, bro. If this nigga ain't the corniest man alive, I don't know what to tell you, bro. This nigga ain't like Sergeant corny. If he ain't like off the wall corny with this, and then out the game just sounds transphobic. Like, nigga, what? Yo, y'all don't know what a woman is. Yo, and I'm not saying every person that's like Gen Z doesn't know. I'm talking about society right now, bro. That's not an odd thing to throw in the air. Like, they got whole documentaries that came out. What is a woman? Matt Walsher, if I'm not mistaken. And people couldn't even answer the damn question. So if you don't even know, like, what is Tom saying that's so far-fetched? That's so far-fetched where you just like, I don't even know why. I had no idea. What is this man saying? This is magical. He talking about magic. Like, nigga, no, he's talking about facts. And your fragile as mind and emotions can't even handle that shit.
I'll hear him out. I think that's what he's making a joke about. I don't know, like, why he keeps acting like he's in like such an old generation. He's not in the generation that, you know, was working on the fucking...
Fam, I'm younger than him and I know what he's talking about. Fam, do you know how old I was when I had my first job off the books? What? Nigga, I was putting that work in. People are crazy, bro. I'm telling you, Like y'all said he has no life and experience. Corny. Yep. 100%. I believe that. Or he was fortunate enough to blow up on YouTube at a young age, or right, like have a certain set of money to where he was good, right? And maybe he still chose to live with his damn parents. Who knows? Right? Different situations.
In factory at like 14. So he is also like, I don't know, a victim of the current economy, but understandably so. Like he's using all the talking points of the boomers who are like millennials and Gen Z. Why can't they afford houses? Why can't they just work and, buy a house for, a cold $5 like I could back in my day? But he is a millennial.
A cold $5. I don't think he said that at all. This is extreme over exaggeration from your side.
So it's like, I don't understand where he's coming from because we are in the same generation, him and I. Quick question. Have you ever wanted to have a title? Not a title like Godfather.
He got an ad this nigga got 2 ads in the first 4 minutes. This is what you can do when you're a huge YouTuber, man. This is what you could do, right? You can close to 500,000 views per video. You could throw 2 ads in this motherfucker within the first 4 minutes. This is crazy. Also, guys, my neighbors are like banging on the wall for no apparent fucking reason. So if you guys hear that, hopefully my filters block that out. But if you guys hear that, my bad. That's not me. That's my neighbors just banging on a fucking wall randomly for no reason. So listen, I'm trying to ignore it. If you guys can't hear it, then it's all good, bro. If you guys can't hear it, I'm gonna just turn my volume up and keep it pushing.
Oh, lady. Well, that's where today's sponsor established. You can close an implant. There's my certificate. Lady, but if it's a lord or a lady. Cards. Established.
This is crazy. Ads is like half his video right now.
And claim your lordship today.
My generation grew up on uncensored.
And he's running ads on the joint. He definitely running ads on it. Then he got the 2 ads that he put in, and then he got like I've put ads in a video before, but I've put like one ad. Once you get through that, and it's usually at the end of the damn video.
Censored everything. Your generation censors everything.
My generation grew up on uncensored everything. You know how I know that's a lie? Because the FCC exists.
Okay, so you don't understand how TV and movies was different back then. They was getting some stuff off. And I would think, you know what? I think movies, you probably get even more stuff off now. TV, back then, you could get some stuff off. Mad TV existed. No, you know what? I take that back because there was some crazy ass movies back then too that you couldn't do right now. Like Tom Green, Freddy Got Fingered. You couldn't make a movie like that right now. I don't think so. And those joints is rare. Those are straight to DVD. Like what was it, Tucker and something versus Evil type of flow. All right, so yeah, I take that back. Yes, I agree with Tom right now. Movies and TV was saying certain things and doing certain things that they wouldn't allow on TV or movies right now. So you could go crazy. It wasn't as censored as it is. Nigga, we had a whole man channel. Where that's at? That's gone, bro. That's gone. Meanwhile, we got The View and all these other like groups of women that can sit there and talk about men in the most disgusting and nasty ways. Man channel wasn't even talking about women, man. We had like just monster car truck shows, and we had like what's his name? Wrestling on there, some UFC, right? It was a good mood, it was a good vibe. I miss the man channel, man. I ain't gonna front. It was an entertaining channel.
We didn't have uncensored everything. We had mostly censored stuff. There's tons of words you can't say on television. They were what do you mean? He's talking about censorship, I guess.
Yeah, you said they did censor back then, just not to the extent it is now. Yes, I believe that now. Yeah, I was gonna say for movies, because I watch a lot of horror movies. I got to understand that. And that's a whole different, right? Because back then, horror movies back in the day was even more vicious. Spit on Your Grave was crazy. And they showed that in theaters. So I got to even say, yeah. When it comes to TVs, movies, radio, back in the day, you could wild out. You could wild out, bro. I remember these radio hosts that did a nasty ass joke about Aaliyah passing away. Like the day, like I'm talking about hours after finding out, these niggas did a Aaliyah crashing the plane skit, and it was wow, bro. But you had a lot of people doing stuff like that. Howard Stern was censored, but he was getting some stuff off, bro. He was getting some stuff off. And there was, you think Howard Stern was the only person that was wilding like that? Fam, like, what? You know what I mean? Radio shows I've watched, like with Patrice O'Neal and all this stuff, where people just talking that talk, that realness. So yeah, it's definitely different. Now it is more censored and it's on some woke shit. Tom is right. If this guy can't see it, then he's woke. That's what that means. This means this guy, this YouTuber is woke as hell.
Yes, but the internet is largely uncensored. But what I guess this is a little dog whistle, because I guess when he says censorship, he's talking about free speech and how you can't say anything these days because you'll get canceled by cancel culture.
Generation shotguns, road dirt.
That's exactly what he's talking about. I don't know why that's so like whimsical to you. But yeah, that's facts. That's exactly what he's talking about, and that's true. Right. So in a way, you are getting censored. Like, they're gonna tell you can't do this joke or you can't do this, especially when you already like have a platform that's big. Bam, Kanye West. Woo. Yeah, this nigga. He out here proving his point without even proving his point. Like, that's what bam, like Kanye make a statement. You like, come on, Kanye, you crazy. Oh, wait, they took all your stuff? Oh, they can't. You're canceled from everything. Like all your deals. It's almost as if you made some kind of sense, yeah? Like that's the nigga, what? Like, what? You gonna say, hey, this person does something. Oh, that's crazy to say. And then it gets done to you. And it's kind of like, wait, maybe we might need to look into what EA said a little bit deeper. Right? Maybe he should have said it in a different way. Absolutely. But if this nigga ain't living the proof of what he said, then gosh. And if that's not proof that there's some kind of heavy ass cancel culture and people in power destroying stuff and will destroy your career, right? And it don't have to be a particular race or anything like that. It could just be people that have a certain level of money that make these decisions, that got a certain amount of power in certain industries. We seen Weinstein. We peeped Weinstein was wilding, bro. Like, so you think this nigga? You think he was the only one? You don't think there's Hollywood and the industry got these same people that's still doing crazy things and messing up careers and spreading rumors and who are connected to the blogs that could paint you in the horrible lights? So they could go and sneak off with Skeet and go get they freak on. My bad. I didn't even mean to make that about yay exactly. But if you can't see the point that Tom McDonald is making, then you're bugging. You say young man seems disconnected from message of the video, just reacting. Yeah, I think so. Or he put the whole label on it. When he said you're one of those guys, that meant that he was generalizing Tom McDonald's opinion. You're one of those guys that don't like wokeness. I guess I'm one of those guys too, right? Which makes me horrible and everything I say is wrong, according to this guy. This is the stuff that we have to deal with. This is why people are being censored and canceled, because people build platforms like this and wild out. Now his fans think Tom McDonald's this crazy man that just complains about the 1800s and shit. You say you one of those guys too? I'm one of those guys, man. I'm one of the people that see reality for what it is. I'm one of those guys. That's facts.
Bikes and went camping for fun. Your generation stares at your phone all day and dances on the internet in your sister's underwear.
That's not a generation. I feel like that's less a generational thing and more like a where you grow up thing. Because I didn't do any of that. And I also didn't know anybody. I mean, I knew people who did that, but that's not a...
And people doing that when I grew up was so at a minimal level. It was like you were doing it because you wanted to be a part of that lifestyle. He wasn't doing it because you wanted clicks and views, right? Like every point that Tom is making is going so over this guy's head. I thought that his hair would have caught it. but it's going over that.
Everyone's experience. I spent my childhood on my Game Boy playing Pokemon almost exclusively. I've never shot a gun in my life, and I also don't dance on TikTok. So look at that. We're three-dimensional human beings. But of course, he's got
to tap dance for these wokies. You sure tap dance for these wokies though. For the woke revolution, you tapping. You out here moonwalking, backflipping, electric sliding. You doing the Usher. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You doing all of that for the wokies. So, I don't know. If you got a TikTok, you definitely on there dancing like a mother effer for the woke liberals. You out here living it.
How to make the joke. The sister's underwear joke. Why is that? I don't know. What's he about? We're still learning.
You knew how to make decisions.
You about to learn what he's about from a minute TikTok. You see, yo, what's wrong with this generation? Fam, he about to learn what Tom McDonald is about as a whole from a 1 minute TikTok. This man's insane. This man's insane. I don't know what else to say. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, fam. And you know, even I'm at a small level, there are a lot of these wokies that will judge me from one TikTok or one video or one tweet. I've seen people pull up tweets from before I was even a content creator with me cracking jokes on feminists. And I was like, I stand by every word. Oh, you didn't expect that. You thought I was going to cry in the corner and, oh, I'm canceled. I stand on every fucking word. But a lot of people ain't built like that. A lot of these the younger people, not all, there are exceptions. A lot of these Gen Z be wild.
Important ones. Your generation can't even decide which bathroom to use.
My generation knew how to make decisions. Important ones.
That's
like,
facts.
which shitty tattoo should I get on my face? I was going to make...
Now I don't feel bad for roasting him. If you don't get your TJ Henderson, super intelligent, smart guy in the face, where's Marcus and Mo? Where's Marcus and Mo? What's your patchy ass beard, Patch Adams in the face ass? That the hair look crazy, nigga. He made a crown with his shit, right? You getting money. You getting 500,000 views per video. You could get a comb, bro. Like, what's going on? Did Pikachu behind you shock you? Did he shock that into existence? Did the hair go up when Pikachu shocked you from behind you? I could sit here roast there for an hour. I can sit here frying this bitch up for a long time if I wanted to. I gotta call a spade, man. Maybe I should do a part 2 where I'm just cooking it. Look at that. He getting money. He got the watch. Gold chain on. Woo, you could judge that. How was a mind when you got the rings? He over there with the ring. Looking like Mandarin in this bitch. He over, woo, he tattoo shaming. Bro. He tattoo shaming with the patch beard. With the illest patch beard, nigga. What in the Prince secret love child is this? I bet you when you sit down on the toilet, you go, ooh. One time. You sit down face first, nigga. Booty poking in the air. You sit down face first. You be like, looking behind him while he doing it. Looking behind him while he doing it. Booty in the air. Don't nobody come behind me now. You know, wouldn't want that to definitely happen. Hey, man, whatever your decision is, it's your decision. Live your life, boo-boo. Yas. I seen that on an episode of Pose. I hope I said it right. It was season 1. Season 2 was trash. Keeping it real.
I was like, does his chin say hug or hog? Also, aren't rappers
hog? It says hog. Yo, Faye, you would think he would do a little bit of research on this man for this video. I would say you really just taking all assumptions about him based off of one minute video. Like, bro, You, the exact person that Tom is talking about, you're proving him right. That's crazy.
Supposed to be cool. The only thing he said so far is get off my lawn. Since when are like tatted up pure?
He said pinky ring, patch beard boy waiting to hit puberty. Yo, that's funny. He got the patches, man. Make me want to pull my beard brush out. I'm trying to make sure my drain's luxurious. Hold on, let me.
Strappers like back in my day. It just doesn't make any sense. Who are you appealing to? I guess hashtag, well,
people that's not woke. People that's not woke, bro. I am so happy that my supporters introduced me to Tom McDonald's music, because I've been saying that same shit for years. I've related to all his music, bro. And he makes just good music in general. In general, he makes good music. Right? So who does this appeal to? Who do you appeal to? Again, you got a huge following. I guess the Gen Zs or the wokies, the woke mob that's offended, that's who you appeal to.
I guess we could look at this wall of hashtags to get a sense of who he's trying to appeal to. Canadian underdogs, Canadian hip hop, Vancouver. He's all about Canada. Canada, this is your king. Van City. I prefer Ryan Reynolds. Thank you very much.
Your generation can't even decide which bathroom to use.
Your generation can't even decide which bathroom to use. It's like every single time it's the transphobia. Like
oh my gosh. People would be so quick to throw these new terms, well, not new, but these terms out. Transphobic, you're misogynist, blah, blah, blah. I'm a woke bitch. I don't know, fam, like, I don't speak fluent woke. You would think I do by the way I've been clowning these motherfuckers for years. But yeah, nah, just come on, bro. You gotta cut that out.
Almost as if that's what he has an issue with about this generation.
Generation wants the truth and the facts, no matter how uncomfortable they are.
Oh, you want the truth and the facts, no matter how uncomfortable they are? Your generation wants that? Your generation that taught that the Civil War was about states' rights? Your generation that doesn't teach about America's atrocities abroad? Interesting.
Wow. Our generations don't see. This motherfucker, yo, that's crazy. That's just straight bull crap right there. That's extreme bull crap right there. This is real clown behavior. I don't want to just call him a clown, but if I'm gonna do what he does, go by one video, right? You a clown. He's a whole bozo.
Interesting, because those are some pretty uncomfortable truths that your generation seems to not want to talk about. Or how about the truth that trans people exist? Because you seem to have an issue with that and have always existed.
So much of an issue. He had Blair White in his video. That's much of an issue he has with that, right? He's got like not 1 ounce of research, not one. Just. Damn, I haven't even been a Tom McDonald fan for that long. I feel like it's been maybe less than a year, man, since I found his music. Right? Since you guys put me on his music. I can't front. I gotta give y'all credit, man. Yeah, I was telling you for mad long, yo, there's a rapper that says the same shit you say, bro. You need to go check him out. I was like, for real? Let me go check him out. Right? And I'm super grateful because I really enjoy his music, bro. I super enjoy his music. Right? I don't know. This guy's like, he's just not willing to hear Tom out. That's what it is. He's just not willing to hear Tom out with his dusty ass. Bro, the lint. I mean, you didn't even clean your head. You didn't want to comb that. Lazy ass generation. And of course, once again, I'm not talking about the entire Gen Z, right? Everything has an exception.
Existed. And it's not a generational thing.
Your generation is so offended that the truth and the facts don't support whatever outlandish bull is floating around.
You say woke, young, future looking ass boy. Yeah, that didn't do look like. Yo, man, that TJ Henderson one is so accurate. He looked like TJ Henderson.
In your imagination that you've started labeling everything that you don't agree with as misinformation.
It's really interesting to say misinformation and then say anyone who disagrees with me would.
You've been saying misinformation this entire video, bruv. Yeah, I call a spade a spade. This entire video, you've been saying misinformation.
Label this as misinformation. Oh, that's rich. I think it's really important to establish like what his ground rules are. My generation, your generation. So we expect him to be objective, comfortable with uncomfortable truths. He loves the facts, even though he clearly doesn't.
Oh, this nigga's a lot. Yo, you talk about the man who you just watched a 1 minute clip, a short of him, and you pretty much acting as if you know his entire life story. You've said multiple things have been wrong, just dead wrong. But you are the person that know the facts, though. You, yo ass, yo afro, having that looking like a broke ass version of I'll Be Sure, nigga. Thinking about you now. You look like that. I'm naming people that he don't even know. He don't even know how much he looks like I'll Be Sure. He will never understand how this man. Yo, I'm showing my age. Hey, I'll Be Sure was before my time too, actually.
Because of the transphobia.
My generation has two genders. Your
I'm gonna say he was transphobic multiple times. Do you have what's the proof? What's the proof that he's transphobic? Mr. Facts Man. Where's the facts? What's the facts? I'm the facts man. I have a horrible afro. Bunch of jewelry on. Tell you what my priorities are. My priorities is on them money. That's why I'm gonna sit here and be woken in the mother effer.
generation has 89,347.
Isn't the whole idea for like a rock and roll kind of guy like this to like not conform to the status quo? I don't know.
Rock and roll? Did this motherfucker just assume he did rock and roll because of how he looks? This guy is a clown, bro. This guy is a whole clown. He is a goofy. He is a goofy. You ever watch the Goofy Atlanta episode? This is exactly who Donald Glover was talking about, which makes that episode even more genius. He's a goofy. This guy is goofy. He really just assumed this whole video is assumptions. But he's talking about facts? Now, this ain't me canceling him or trying to like ruin him, but I'm not seeing no misinformation strikes here, buddy. Like, someone on the right talk that talk and says the truth, they get misinformation strikes. Someone who clearly is lefty out here in these streets, even though that might be disrespectful to lefties, who's wokey, he could just make a whole video saying a bunch of shit that's not true. But you saying Tom deserves the misinformation strikes and stuff. That's crazy. Yo, fam, I'm telling you, man. It's a nasty world that we live in, bro. It's real nasty out here in this motherfucker, bro. Let's be clear. It's not good. It's nasty.
I don't understand why he is like standing to like.
Let's hear this bullshit. He's a rapper, bro. And he can rap his ass off. They do music when he's like singing or maybe even playing guitar, sure, but he's a rapper, right? If you're gonna take him out the rapper box, he's an artist, right? He's just a rock guy. The fuck? Just listening to rock like sometimes, like, or just having a band that you rock with, make you a rock guy? Like, is he like he just assume everybody doing the MGK right now?
47.
Isn't the whole idea for like a rock and roll kind of guy like this to like not conform to the status quo? I don't understand why he is like standing.
I had enough. Hold on. Let's get in these comment section. And so anything about him, but said it as facts. Misinformation is spreading. TJ Henderson looking afro catching all the dust in the room having cry baby woke bitch. Yo, bitch made acting. Yo, he better not cry. He better not cry about this comment either, because he was talking that good shit about Tom McDonald and having tattoos. So let's. I definitely misspelled that. I was typing. T.J. Henderson shit. They probably want to capitalize it. And see, look, nigga, and all. Said you didn't know anything about him, but said it all as if it was fact. This information spreading. T.J. Henderson. You know, I could just put that roast out there. T.J. Henderson, Afro, catching all the dust. Catching up all the dust in the room, having crybaby woke bitch made acting as. All right, you didn't know anything about him, but said it all as facts. Got a lot wrong in this video. You all right. I just had to get my shit off real quick. Y'all got me about to cough. Y'all say you're going. I read that. They said we going to hell for backing this. No, you not. No, you not. For what? Backing what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't shit. That shit gonna be deleted within the next 10 minutes. That shit gonna be deleted real soon. He ain't gonna keep that up.
The existing power structures. Yeah, it's so weird. You've got all these tattoos and you're rapping, which is, you know, it's about struggle of a community and the expression through art of a socioeconomic situation. Also,
this is crazy. I really hate hearing people do that, especially due to the fact that I'm from the place where hip hop was invented. And so when I hear people say, nigga, shut your ass. Was you out there? Was you at the parties in the Bronx, nigga, when DJs started scratching and having a rapper come on stage and spit some bars on top of his shit? Was you out there in the field, nigga? Shut your ass up. It's about this, and you gotta be woke because you rapping, and rapping is about wokeness. Nigga, shut up. That is a genre of rap, nigga. Like, not all rap sound like that. Nigga, what you talking about? The first hip hop song I ever heard was niggas rapping over a disco beat. Hip hop, hip it to the hip hop, you don't stop, rap it to the bang bang boogie and up jump the boogie the beat. Now, I ain't gonna rap the whole damn verse. I'm surprised I know that little bit. Remember that. But yeah. He said, now we all like a good YouTube spat. Let's roll, leave that shit up. Oh, you know, I ain't taking that shit down. Fuck that. If he won't cry about it, that means he's a hypocrite because he just talked a whole bunch of shit about the tattoos on his face and, oh, hey, you look like this. So when I crack them good old jokes, you shouldn't be crying. And I see some of y'all, good morning. But yeah, this guy's a joke. He's a joke, bro. I'm roasting. You already know what I'm about. I'm about that roast life. I don't mind it. And if you want to send some roast my way, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to cry like a bitch. But I guarantee that comment don't stay there. Either that or his fans lose their mind.
Why do they always have one joke? I don't understand. Like, it's like always with the, oh my God, there's so many genders. I can't keep up with them.
and you're saying, ha ha ha, transphobic, ha ha, you're transphobic. Old tattoos, ha ha ha, transphobic. Oh, no, nothing else from your side. Not a damn thing. And yo, you keep generalizing people off of a 1 minute clip. That's ridiculous, bro. You're a clown. He just, and mind you, he did this just to get his 500,000 views up. He didn't give a fuck enough to actually do research to get these views, right? He didn't actually earn it, right? It's not like he's giving an actual opinion that's not just woke and fit in a narrative. It's not like he actually had to try to come up with his own opinion.
I just don't understand why the like transphobes always have like the same joke, because it's not funny to say like a really big number. Oh my God, there's this many genders. Like, is anybody actually laughing at that?
Your generation.
All right, let's just hypothetically, right? I don't think Tom McDonald is a transphobe, right? Let's just get that out of the way. But hypothetically, you're saying you're surprised that imaginary transphobes make jokes about trans. You wouldn't even make sense if you had a point. That's the dumbest thing. They all make the same joke about trans because they're trans. That's what I think you would do if that was what you was. But all that doesn't matter because I don't think Tom is. Like, you just throwing that out. Like, what's the debate term for it? Is it like muddy in the water or some shit like that? It's pretty much something like that. Something poisoning the well. You're poisoning the well, right? That's what this entire video is. You're not actually looking them up. You're not actually doing research. You're just pulling shit out your ass and hoping something stick. What's gonna get them on my side? Transphobe.
Judges people on race, weight, religion, sex, gender, financial standings.
Okay, wait. What do you mean? You just judged a whole generation. You just judged.
By default, you did the same exact thing. By default, if that's the case, that means you did the same thing. You judged a generation. You judged an entire culture. You judged fucking a genre of music, multiple genres of music. You judge. Well, if you're doing it, why? You can't be saying this if you got tattoos. You can't say this if you're a rapper. That's not allowed. Rappers can have their own opinion. That is not allowed.
A whole generation by their gender. Did you not just do that? That literally just happened. Well, you do that. Wait, what do you mean?
Your generation cancels everything you don't agree with. My generation doesn't give a about the things we don't agree with.
What do you mean? This man just said my generation doesn't give a fuck about the things we don't agree with. And that's why I'm saying this in a minute and a half long TikTok of me caring about the things I don't agree with.
I got videos that's like 2 hours. This man bitching over a minute though. It's so he can't do art about something he don't care about. I do art about shit that I don't care about all the time. I do videos about shit that I don't care about. Not on this channel. I have a whole channel that I was like dedicated to shit that I don't give a fuck about. And I'm like, let me just upload this clip on this motherfucker. This channel, I give a fuck about the shit that I talk about, without a doubt. But nigga, if you did talk about something that you didn't care about, you can, though. I don't know if this guy's aware of that's allowed. If you don't care about something, you can speak on it if you fucking choose to. That's like part of like free speech and things of that nature. You can give your opinion on things that you don't care for. That's allowed. Not according to this guy. But that is allowed. You can do that.
Generation doesn't give a about the things we don't agree with. Beat it, loser.
Says the guy making a whole video about the things that he does.
A 1 minute video. 1 minute clip of him talking.
Doesn't agree with. Wait, literally, how can you possibly say that? You beat it, loser. You don't make the video. if that was your actual belief, don't make the video.
That's what they really want. That's what they want to shut him up. Want to shut him down. These wokies want to rule. That's what he really wants. That's what he's doing. He can't handle 1 minute. 1 minute is making him go crazy.
It's just so easily, like, you can't you've just contradicted yourself. It doesn't make any sense.
My generation fight.
And as you can see, I pointed out a plethora of contradictions from this young man, Jarvis.
For the right to party. Your generation doesn't fight. doesn't like having rights, and doesn't like to party. What the is wrong with you guys?
The Beastie Boy song that he is referencing is 2 years older than he is.
You don't get the, okay. So that means that shit is 4 years older than me, right? Well, so niggas can't reference. That is great. Yo, Gen Z reference shit that they don't know about constantly. He can't reference some shit. And of course, he grew up when the song was being played. I don't know how long songs last right now in this generation, but songs used to last forever in my generation. You like a song, you listening to that the rest of your life. That's one of your jams. It's coming on at the family function. What you talking about? Yeah, and it lasted throughout his entire childhood up into adulthood. He had to hear that song. No, that's possible, right?
I don't understand. What do you mean my generation? You're 34. That song is 36 years old. You didn't have that song growing up. He's like a poser boomer.
This nigga's insane. You didn't have that song going. Yo, what? You're a posing boomer. You didn't have that song growing up. This man is, he might be an idiot. Like, to say something like that, there was like no thought. What? Nigga, there are a plethora of songs that I grew up with that came out when I wasn't even born. My mom had shit on rotation, bro. Either I wasn't born or like it was like a year after I was with something. I grew up with a bunch of songs. I grew up with a lot of songs from the fucking 80s and 70s. What? My mom had the OJs. Huh? What you talking about? Y'all know about that? Etta Jane? I think that's her name. Had that playing? What? Like, I'm not a, what? I didn't grow up with it? Are you serious, bro? That's the craziest shit in the world. I mean, gospel songs I grew up with that I wasn't born when it came out? This man's crazy. So let me get this straight. Because I wasn't alive when Michael Jackson first came out with the Jackson 5. I didn't grow up with Michael Jackson, you bitch. I didn't grow up with Prince. I didn't watch Purple Rain 1,000 times. That's like when kids nowadays or younger people say, oh yeah, I love Avatar. That's my shit. I fuck with Aang. I have to accept the fact that there's stuff that exists now, like streaming services, where kids can go and watch an entire show. They can say, yo, I grew up watching this. Not while it was live and on TV. But nigga, I know if I had a son, he could definitely say, I grew up watching Yu Yu Hakusho. Because my dad played it every day. Yeah. I mean, people can say that they grew up, and mind you, look at that. I grew up with Yu Yu Hakusho. That shit came out when I was 2 years old, bro. Fully was out. I should not know about what a Yu Yu Hakusho is. I mean, animes I watched that came out before I was even born? What? This nigga's he's not even thinking. I grew up with everything from the 50s, 60s to everything on the radio, early 2000s, church hymn. Yes, exactly. Exactly, fam. Like, he's bugging 50 cents to do some houses, call Cheetah. Go. Mary Jane, that's her name. See, Rick James, I'm bumping Rick James heavy. And I didn't grow up when Rick James was out, like, but I stayed bumping. See, y'all talking about Dragon Ball Z. You know how old Dragon Ball is, bro? If a kid say, I watch Dragon Ball, I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be surprised, like, oh, shit, all right. But I'm not going to, like, go too crazy about it because I know streaming services exist. My little brother had the nerve to come up to me talking about some, yeah, man, you don't know nothing about that Hunter x Hunter. I was like, excuse me? I looked at him like, what? Huh, sir? What did you just say? What kind of blasphemy? Did you just kick to me? Like, no, bro. So he's tripping, yo. Yeah, you can grow up with a song if it came out 2 years before you were born. Absolutely. You can 100% do that. Depends on your environment.
Boomer. How can you, like, you don't belong to that generation. Why are you caping for them so hard? Also, speaking of the Beastie Boys, since he is also a white rapper and maybe idolizes.
So you can't agree with people that are older than you. According to this man, you can't agree with people older than you. That's crazy. That's why I say I love DBZ growing up. Distinct memory of being turned into chocolate. Yeah, that's Boo. What is it? Fat Boo or whatever they call him. Boo, he was wilding. I remember growing up and having certain animes on the TV screen, and I didn't even know what the hell that was. It's like, all right, a little monkey child, boy with tail running around trying to get balls. All right. Same thing with Sailor Moon. I was like, these schoolgirls be wilding on my TV every morning at 6 a.m. I had no idea that was anime. Shit, fam. Speed Racer came out before I was born. I grew up with Speed Racer. And I didn't even know it was an anime. Watched that shit almost every day when I was a kid.
This is them. They
came on Cartoon Network frequently growing up.
They have a history of past apologies for homophobic lyrics and ideals in their music, as well as, sexism and stuff. Going so far as to...
Wait. He said they. Oh, let me hear this.
Also, speaking of the Beastie Boys, since he is also a white rapper
Beastie Boys.
And maybe idolizes them,
Wow. He said because he's a white rapper, he idolizes the Beastie Boys. Whatever. If he does, he does. But that's a hell of a just assumption because he's white and he raps that he had to like look up to them and envy them. No, he could have just grown up with it. Right? That's just a possibility. Could have just grew up hearing it. I'm listening to it. But that didn't have to be his end all be all just because they were white and rappers. That sounds crazy to me. That's pretty wild. Does Beastie Boys constitute as rap? I would say earlier. Like some of their earlier. Matter of fact, that Intergalactic Jam was rapped in like a motherfucker. I don't know. It kind of to me, it always sounded like they were like punk. It sounded like they was more punk than anything. But you can consider some of their songs rap, but then you got people like Sum 41. They got songs where they rapping. Like they rapping on the shit. The same thing as Limp Bizkit. So I don't know. If you call Beastie Boys rap, then you do gotta call Fred Durst a rapper. Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit, you gotta give him credit for being a rapper. All the guys from I think it was Sum 41. Give them credit for being rappers. Linkin Park. Well, what's his name? Fort Minor put out a whole rap album, though. So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of
They have a history of past apologies for homophobic lyrics and ideals in their music, as well as, sexism and stuff. Going so far as...
So because these rappers who are also white apologized and bent a knee to the woke mob, you have to as well. That's all he's saying.
To reference the song that he is referencing, going as far as to say, the only thing that upsets me is that we might have reinforced certain values of some people in our audience when our own values were actually totally different, Michael Diamond later observed. There were tons of guys singing along to Fight for Your Right who were oblivious to the fact that it was a total goof on them, which kind of seems like this guy is maybe oblivious to that fact.
Wow. So what? So what? Who cares, bro? Like I ain't never put them on a pedestal, regardless. They legends because they were a part of record label like Def Jam, who were putting in that work early in hip hop. I give them, and they put out some bangers, whatever. But I'm not holding them up or propping them up like this is the anti-woke brigade leaders. Nah. I ain't never said that about the Beastie Boys, but if you like their music, that's your right to party. Do whatever you feel. Chill, you said Snow Informer. My mom had that on constantly. Informer. I lay your boom boom down. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, shout outs to Snow. A lot of people was like, what the hell was BX just doing? If you know the song I'm talking about, you'd have been cracking up right now.
I don't know. He also wasn't born for that song, so I don't know why he is acting like it was from his generation.
My generation is going to be able to handle the new music video that I'm dropping on Friday. Your generation is going to have a fucking meltdown.
Oh, okay. So it's a ad for his music.
Yeah, a 1 minute clip to promote his new record. Yeah, you didn't even know. This is crazy. Yo, oh man, yeah, he's just fishing for woke mob views, bro. He just want the woke brigade to actually, you know, hit the like button and share his video so he could make all that woke money. All that woke money. He want to make that wokeness with all these sponsors. This one, damn. And the damn description too, huh? Wait, and he pinned this? What's this? I got my driver's license at 6 months old. Next time my own company, no excuses. I don't know who the hell that channel is, but they're big.
I'm not going to listen to that. If this is how you're promoting it, then this is bait, and I'm not going to take it. If you're watching this, it became a video. Thanks for doing that. I'll catch you on the flippy floppy. Stay gold, everybody.
Yo, Van, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. He garbage. This guy, like this, I'm not a fan. Oh, he actually put some gel in his hair for this ad. Oh, he put gel in his hair for the ad. Yeah, I don't rock with him. Tell me what you guys think down below in the comment section. Y'all know I'm rocking with Tom McDonald all day. But guys, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. YouTube algorithm been wilding, so drop as many comments in the comment section as possible, guys. Yo, yeah, it's probably a bunch of videos that I put out that you guys didn't even see. Engage the hell out of the video. Is that even a thing? Engage the hell out of the video. Engage under the video. Hit the like button. All that good stuff so YouTube could put Matt back in the algorithm.